everybody, what's up? Just want to make a small video here of a bunch of stuff I got. I got it all this week too. Everything in this lot. There's two different collectors that I bought off over the last week, and got some cool stuff. A few 7 inches. Even got a couple posters. And some spoken word albums. But first thing I picked up was old 60s garage rock band. These guys were really, like, I mean, they had it cranked up, fuzzing it out pretty loud. And it was the Swamp Rats. This is a reissue, but it's they do Psycho, which was a song that the Sonics wrote, and this one's a hell of a lot louder than the Sonics version. Sonics version is great too, but if you haven't heard of the Swamp Rats, grab it. They do Hey Joe too by the Leaves. It's cool to find that. Next one was, listened to these guys since I was a kid, so whenever I see anything by them I always pick it up if it's decent price, but the stuff now goes for huge bucks. And just a sec. It's I picked up Melvin 7-inch tanks, and this came out in '91, and it was recorded for BBC, so it's a live version. They were on the John Peel, so it's from the Peel sessions, and it's pretty good. 45 flop out. I believe this came out in between drawing a blank. Oh, Bullhead. But it came out between Bullhead and Lysol, early '90s. Melman's sludge, sludge band. I guess you'd describe it as. Buzz Osborne and Dale Crover. Two of the original members. But yeah, if you haven't heard of the Melvins, grab them. I was pumped to get that. I collect 7 inches, so it's nice to find. And that's something really just strange. But I've always been a fan of the Edgar Allan Poe poems, and then they were eventually made into movies like Pit and the Pendulum and stuff like that. Vincent Price did all those old Hammer horror movies. Anybody that's into that stuff. But he had this. It was a double LP. Vincent Price, Witchcraft and Magic, and Adventure and Demonology. And this is really cool. Pretty much whole spoken word album. And I'm not even sure what year this would have came out. Early 70s probably. But it's an awesome album. Very cool. It's just worth it for his laugh, actually, when he's talking. It's kind of eerie though. You don't see this stuff very often, so. Some Price. Alright. Then I was in Moncton, which is about, so you got about an hour and a half drive from here. And I'm looking through the guy's vinyl, and then I see a stack of posters laying there. And the guy, you can tell the guy's a huge Neil Young fan. So I am, but I'm not. you know, everybody loves Neil, I guess, but he had a show posted from the Broken Arrow tour here in Canada, '96. Neil Young, Crazy Horse, and Moist opened up for them. They were a pretty huge band up here back in the '90s, and Harbor Station, November 4th here in St. John, and we were at that show. So it's cool to get that show flyer. No cameras or recording devices permitted. I remember taking in this tiny little handheld tape recorder and recording that show. I still have that. It sounds terrible. So, but that was a great show too. It was a Crazy Horse, so couldn't have been bad. And so I'll show you the other spoken word one that I got from the same guy. Oh, actually, the other poster we have, Neil Young, was from Mirrorball with this is the album Neil did with Pearl Jam without. In fact, basically Pearl Jam was the backing band, so I got this poster. He said he had that since it came out. Got it at a shop in Moncton. A couple cool Neil Young pieces. Alright, on to the other spoken word album. This, I listened to half this afternoon. Pretty interesting. It's better an old demon than a new god. David Johannesson from New York Dolls is on here. William S. Burroughs. I think most of the stuff was recorded in like '83. But I'm not too sure. Richard Hell's on here. Yeah. It's kind of cool. The inside liner notes. Photo with just a bunch of cats. There's William S. Burroughs there. And there's Lou Reed staring the camera down. But it's interesting so far. And the record, I don't know if you can hear this record in the background, but it's Ornette Coleman live at Prince Street. Pretty sure this was New York City. 1970. It's on the Flying Dutchman label. Yeah. Pretty futuristic sounding, I guess. I'm going to eventually show my jazz collection too. I haven't ever showed any of that stuff, so I'll get to that. I noticed, like, in the vinyl community here, that it's just like everybody going nuts, just showing their jazz albums. So once one thing catches on, I think everybody starts going with it. But I don't watch too many videos. So I try to when I can. But and then the last find, these guys came out on the Periwinkle label here in Canada. Pretty obscure label. So it's kind of tough to find this. Great 70s. I would say they're more of a hard rock band than prog, but it does have its moments, and it's pretty sought after now. It's Jackal, Awake. Pretty hard to find this now. This is a real nice copy. I really don't know if this has ever been reissued. I know the CD's out there on the Radioactive label, so that's it. Jackal, Awake. Kind of remind you of early Deep Purple with Rod Evans singing. Good stuff. I think, like, I don't know how much these go for now, but thinking they're a couple $100. So Jackal Awake, some Canadian Psych for you. And I think that was it. I do have a few more I'm going to show, but I just want to keep it to that for now. And if anybody's got any comments, appreciate it. And thanks for watching.